When you love yourself and you activate your soul, you're on fire, girl. I knew from a very young age that we're in a world that is a broken world, a very loving world, but yet broken. Meaning, there's not many people that are your cheerleaders. When you're in school, you have parents and you have cheerleaders that say, great job. But most people don't get called in the principal's office to get a raving review. You're getting called in the principal's office because there's something wrong, right? But when you leave the traditional school system, the world doesn't look at what's right, it looks at what's wrong. And you're being criticized and condemned and what you're doing right and comparison of who's doing what and who do I need to compare myself to and where do I fall in society and where am I included and where am I not included and all of these different pieces. And inherently, we think it's outside of us being included in certain communities or events or things. But the real shift is when you love yourself. When you love yourself and you activate your soul, you're on fire, girl. Like once I could do that for you, then you could take that fire and you could pass the flame to another woman who could then find her soul because that's when we become alive. It just, if anything, it fuels you to live deeper, to live more fully and to be less impacted by the ways of others and to be more impacted by the ways of spirit. Your intuition. See, we've been broken down over the years as women to depend on someone else, to take direction from someone else, to be someone else's wife, someone else's mother, someone else's friend, to give all our time away for free, to donate, to do. But the one person that we have forgotten to take care of is ourselves. And I've also learned to love me too, that I'm important too. And that my needs are important and that my journey is important. And that when I rise and I activate my soul, that energy now goes into my children. So when you are happy and healthy and whole, your energy and your frequency and your new neural pathways lead naturally into your family. So you're now becoming an energetic blueprint for your family to rise up to unwittingly, and unknowingly. That's when miracles start happening. That's when flow starts happening. That's when the job offer comes out of nowhere. That's where your child was maybe not feeling well and all of a sudden they feel better. Or maybe that's where you were looking for something and you couldn't find it and all of a sudden you find it because now you're in flow because you changed your energy. That frequency is now the lower frequency will always rise to the higher frequency, right? So by you doing the work, you lift up your entire family unit.